Dowling, first of all, for all the hard work that she did, and also people in our front office, Nancy O'Neill in particular, Kate Moody, Denise Nitz, and Marilyn Weber, names you might have come across here and there. They keep our office humming, but Ms. Dowling, thank you for all the work putting this together. It's a fantastic night for all of us, but thanks for your logistics. I know those bleachers are not that comfortable after however long it's been, but I'll be very brief. I do want to thank all of you as parents for sending us such amazing children. You've heard this before from other administrators like me. I can only tell you that there's no other way to put it. It sounds cliche, but as I'm shaking hands with your sons and daughters across the stage, I'm thinking, wow, we have a lot of really nice kids in this school, and of course, incredibly high achieving, and that combination is just awesome. So thank you, and thank you students for being that way. I also want to commend this particular group of students, because after 4 years of doing this and other events like it, this is by far the least sweaty hand group I've ever had to share. Truly, that deserves a lot of kudos. Again, my words will be brief, but I do want to share a little anecdote that popped into my mind today. This season, for all of us who've been out of high school for many years, it brings back memories. And I graduated high school 23 years ago, and I remember in the winter of that year, I was playing hockey. I'm from Massachusetts, and hockey's a big sport out there, so all the teams, all the schools have teams. And my winter sport was hockey, so we played hockey 7 days a week with our team. So one day, in the middle of the hockey season, it was a Sunday. We had practice Sunday morning at 4:30 a.m. every Sunday, with a 9 o'clock curfew all 4 years. So it was a tough schedule to keep, and that was in addition to all the other practices and games. But Sunday morning, after 4:30 to 6 or 6:30 a.m. practice, we're in the locker room, and I'm taking my skates off with all my teammates, and I'm a senior now. And so my other senior classmates are in there, and they're talking about what they're going to do with their Sunday. And they asked me, Kurt, what are you going to do with your Sunday? Hey, Riley, Kurt. You know, Riley likes to call me Kurt in the hall. So I figure I'll use my name since Riley called me Kurt on stage earlier. But one of my teammates said, so Kurt, what are you doing today? You gonna go hang out, whatever? And I said, no, I have to do about 8 hours of reading for my AP English class. I have to do a couple hours of AP Physics homework. I gotta do some AP Calculus homework. I mean, all these students in front of us know what I'm talking about. So they understand the drill, and you do too. And then this kid, his name is Doug. I like Doug, he's a great guy, I still hang out with him, but Doug said, you know, I hope that when you get older you own a Ferrari to make all this worth it. And needless to say, I don't own a Ferrari. I don't aspire to own a Ferrari, believe it or not. And I think, on a serious note, we all want to make a good living. We all want to provide for our children and our spouses, for ourselves. We all want to enjoy all the flavors of life that we possibly can. And sometimes, of course, that requires material resources. So let's be real, we all want to make a decent living. But I really hope that the students behind me, and I don't think they are doing what they're doing to own a Ferrari someday, or a Lamborghini, or a Maserati, or any car of choice. Or any material thing, other than the basic comfort you're going to need to provide for your family and to give them opportunities to enjoy the world we live in. So I ask you to start thinking now, if you're a senior, and even if you're a junior or a sophomore, think about what it is you're doing all this for. Part of it's just pride in yourself and wanting to be the best person you can be, and right now I think that's actually a very appropriate and excellent immediate ambition. Be the best person you can be. And that will get you far. But think beyond that too. Why are you working so hard? What are you trying to do in the world with your potential? What purpose do you seek to fill? In closing, I want to refer to Pink Floyd, because last year I did so and I have to keep the trend going. Pink Floyd has a song, it's a little bit obscure for them. It's called On the Turning Away. Anyone know the song? All right, Floyd. David Gilmour, I believe, is the composer of this particular song. He sings basically about this challenge, and he sings, I'm always tempted to actually sing, but I'm not going to do it. that really was not a fishing for encouragement kind of moment. I'll sing on the way home and say, damn, I should have sung for him. But I'm not going to sing. I'm just going to sing. On the turning away. That's as much as I'll say. But on the turning away from the pale and downtrodden, and the words they say which we won't understand. Don't accept that what's happening is just a case of all the suffering, or you'll find that you're joining in the turning away. In the final verse, on the turning away from the weak and the weary, on the turning away from the darkness inside. It's just a world that we all must share. It's not enough just to stand and stare. Is it only a dream that there'll be no more turning away? That's my challenge to you. Don't turn away from the challenges in front of you. As a high school student, it's a little bit easy to imagine yourself conquering the world, a little easier, I should say, than when you become an adult and things start pressing upon you. But we have to keep on facing these challenges head on. We know what they are, I don't need to delineate them tonight. But we need you to really focus your energy, your strengths, your gifts, and your love on addressing the challenges that keep the weak and the weary downtrodden, and help them be a part of the promise that I think tonight all of you are ready to embrace. I really care about all of you who are graduating, and I care about all of you who are rising as students at Prospect, and I look forward to spending more time with you this year and more time in years to come. And for tonight, I hope you feel very proud of yourselves, and of course, your parents should be extremely proud of you, and we're going to give you one more round of applause for all your hard work. Okay, those are the refreshments out there. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
How very nice of you to quote Pink Floyd. And this year I noticed you quoted my son.
Yes, yes, I did. I'm being filmed right now, I can see too.
Hey, you know,
Hi, Def.
you're the only teacher who's ever called me out on calling you a first name.
I called you in front of about 2,000 people.